Brexit deal worse than status quo, lawmaker who helped draft it says. London, under discussion by European leaders would be worse for the UK than remaining in EU, according to a lawmaker who helped to draft it. Dominic Raab, who quit as Britain's Brexit secretary earlier this month, said the proposed divorce settlement was unlikely to be approved by lawmakers, raising the stakes on all sides in the "We will, I think, inevitably see Parliament vote this deal down," he told BBC Radio 4. Former Brexit secretary says Theresa May's proposed EU deal would be worse than staying in the EU on current terms. "We'd effectively be bound by the same rules but without the control or voice over them." Raab's comments add weight to bipartisan on now that the possible outcomes are clearer to voters. Prime Minister Theresa May has ruled out another public vote. Britain's, a shock result that plunged the world's fifth-largest economy into a political crisis. The country is due to leave the 28-nation trading bloc, but negotiations over the terms of its departure have been plagued by disagreements on everything from customs to shared laws and regulations. May and her EU counterparts are discussing a 585-page withdrawal agreement and a less detailed 7-page declaration on future relations, which negotiators hope will be rubber-stamped at a summit this weekend. She declared Thursday that a solution is within our grasp. But the plans have, who prefer a clean break with the EU and say the divorce deal would leave Britain a vassal state, bound to EU rules it has no say in making. They include Raab, who said Friday, "I'm not going to advocate staying in the EU but, if you just presented me terms, this deal or EU membership, because we would effectively be bound by the same rules but without the control or voice over them, yes, I think this deal would be even worse than that." Others, including May's finance minister, say a no-deal Brexit, with the UK leaving the bloc without reaching any agreement, would cause chaos at border crossings on both sides, crippling trade and supply chains. They say May's proposed deal is the only way to implement a voter-mandated Brexit without. Britain's opposition Labour Party is also politically divided on the issue. Its Brexit spokesman has joined some Conservative opponents in calling for but the party's leader is unconvinced. May's prospects were weakened this week when Northern Ireland's, which was propping up her minority government in the House of Commons, withdrew its support. And Spain threw another wrench into the works on Thursday by suggesting it would veto May's deal unless it was given bilateral rights over a British territory that Madrid has been trying to reclaim for centuries. Austria's Minister for Europe, Gernot Blümel, issued a melancholy summary. "A painful week in European politics is starting," he said. "We have the divorce papers on the table, 45 years of difficult marriage are coming to an end." Alistair Jamieson is a London-based reporter, editor and homepage producer for NBC News.